guys, this is the Prince of Macedon, and I'm doing a commentary video for Empire Total War multiplayer. This is a Spain versus France battle, and let me get right into the action here. I launched a double wing attack on my opponent's wings here with my light dragoons. I have 4 squadrons of them, and my objective is to take out his artillery pieces. And his artillery consists of 4 teams of 6-pounder horse artillery. Over on this wing, I'm having more success here. I've actually gotten as far as his artillery crew, and I'm hacking them down. And my opponent's going to reinforce his artillery with his cavalry here. And these are his Cheval Léger and his Cuirassier. Anyways, I'm cutting off the first 2 minutes of this battle and the last 8 minutes, but you are going to catch the bulk of this battle, so you aren't really going to miss too much. And here I've actually routed one of his 6-pounders on that wing as well. Alright, let's go look at my army first. Let's see, let's start with the Special Forces units. I have 2 units of Corso Terrestre Guerrilla units, and those are basically like glorified light infantry units. And then I have 6 units of Cazadores, and those are basically hunters, and they are my skirmishing force for Spain, and they're going to skirmish for my line infantry. And I have 6 units of line infantry. And then I have, of course, you know, I have 4 squadrons of light dragoons. And my opponent, he basically is using the default army for France for late period. And it consists of 2 squadrons of Cuirassier, 2 squadrons of Cheval Léger. Then he has, of course, the bulk of his army is 7 units of line infantry. Then he has an elite unit here, a Royal Écossais, or whatever. Then he has a Chasseurs à Pied, and that is a light infantry unit. And he also has his General's Bodyguard, and he has 1 unit of Grenadiers. Alright, so he is charging in with his General's Bodyguard into my Cazadores there. And here I formed my guys into a square, thinking his cavalry was going to go into them. And then I left this part of the battlefield in favor of the left side of the battlefield. So here I'm going to get punished for this mistake here, leaving my guys into a square. He's going to get his Grenadiers, and he's going to toss his grenades at my dudes here. So, ay caramba, that's what happens. Alright. And here are infantry. They are exchanging musket fire now. And I'm taking my extra units of Cazadores, and I'm going to put them on the flanks of my opponent. And here's the big cavalry fight. We're still going at it here. And this happened because I was going for his artillery pieces with my dragoons. And then he reinforced with his cavalry force, so now it's a big cavalry fight. Alright, so as you can see, Spain, their specialty is basically like skirmisher type units, which is very fitting because we get the word guerrilla from Spain. And we got that during the Napoleonic period when Spain fought this widespread guerrilla warfare against the French. Alright, so I think my general bit the dust just there. And here you go. As I said, I'm taking my Cazadores and my Corso Terrestre guerrillas, and I'm going to use them to outflank my opponent and overlap his flank. Here for some reason the sound got messed up. That happens a lot for me in this game for some reason, but it's no biggie, because the sound does come back after a few seconds. Alright, so his General's Bodyguard is crashing through my light infantry units here. And here I didn't notice that until now, so I'm going to take my guys, I'm going to take out my swords, and I'm going to engage his General's Bodyguard here. So here we go. And basically, Cazadores, that means hunter in English. So these guys are used to hunting. So they're kind of like the Jaegers from Prussia. Alright, so here comes his Grenadiers. They're going to toss their grenades once again. And that's going to hurt big time. Kaboom! So I'm going to exchange the fire, and then I'm going to charge into his Grenadiers, because I'm getting sick of his Grenadiers throwing grenades at me. It's not a nice feeling. So hopefully I dropped a few Grenadiers with that that round of musket fire. I'm gonna charge into his dudes. So we're gonna go at it here, and I'm gonna reinforce my guys charging with some Cazadores. So hopefully I can outnumber his grenadiers here and just take him out. Alright. So our line of infantry is still going at it here. We're losing tons of guys in this kind of battle here. And here on my left flank, we are going at it melee style. And his guys are going to have the edge in this type of battle. But you can see all kinds of French troops are retreating now. And I believe those are mainly line infantry. Because here I got the positional edge against his line infantry in this fight. Because you don't want to fight these guys head on, you want to get flanking fire against these guys. Alright. So here I am, I'm overlapping his flank here with my troops. You can see more French troops routing in the background there. And I'm going to try to show you these guys firing their muskets here. And here's another general. They bit the dust. So both of our generals are now dead. And actually when Napoleon invaded Spain later on, a lot of the Spanish regulars, they were without leaders. So it was a very chaotic time when Napoleon invaded. And it was kind of a surprise invasion. But it later turned into a big guerrilla fight for Spain. And they later got backing from the British, namely under the Duke of Wellington, Arthur Wesley. And they got some more help too from Portugal, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Once again, this isn't my specialty. My specialty is ancient times. But I do like Napoleonic times, but this is not quite Napoleonic times yet. But it's close to it. Alright, so it looks like his grenadiers are still holding out against my line infantry and my Cazadores. I want to take these guys out, and here you can see their flag is flashing white, so that means they're about to break. And I'm going to seal the deal here with a rear charge with my Cazadores. So finally, I can take out those grenadiers, and I can take my freed up units here. I'm going to transfer them over to the other flank here. But as I was saying, I'm going to cut off the last 8 minutes of that battle. But you're going to see what happens leading up to that 8 minutes there. And it's going to be me basically surrounding his troops. And then he's going to take his last remaining troops and he's going to run away for the last 8 minutes. And I'm not going to show that crap. Alright, so here's me ganging up on his troops here. He has his lancers in on the action. The nice thing about lancers is that those lances, they have a nice edge for my infantry just because of the length of their lances. But he really shouldn't be stuck in that kind of fight. He should disengage and charge back in. And here are my my units here. They are reloading. I'm trying to get some more gunfire on the enemy. Alright, so here's some French troops that are starting to rout. Because his guys are better, like, one-on-one, but I am using my numerical advantage here to overpower his troops here. Alright, so here's my guys. Looks like I keep missing them firing their muskets, so I keep catching them reloading. Oh well. But I'm pretty sure you guys have seen muskets fire before in my videos. So you're not really missing too much. But you can see what's going to happen. I'm going to slowly but surely surround his remaining troops here. And when he sees his guys getting cut down with musket fire, he's going to start running away. And that's the part I'm not going to show, because I think it's pretty pointless. If this battle was less than 10 minutes, then sure, I'd show it, but because this battle is about 15-20 minutes, then I'm not going to show that. I'm going to show as much as I can though. And here I am. This is me cutting down his troops, and this is when he decides to run away. So that was a victory for me. I killed 1,168 of his troops, and I lost 1,191 of my troops. AS4RU killed 1,159 of my guys, and he lost 1,213 troops. Good game.